2v2 Golgotha Depths. Blue team got zeetorq as a Mekboy to the point commander that fights range combat. Puts out some good damage, can also support with structures and repair. Pretty handy little orc alongside Noisy as a force commander. Very good offense, fights in melee combat. Can also tank, disrupt and support with buffs. This is the Blood Angels elite scheme. Red team then, Brawler as a Lord General, fights range combat, begins with a retinue of stormtroopers to help him out, can add to these guys throughout the game, giving him new abilities and stuff, really strong defense and support in general. And round of the teams is Yaay as a Lictor Alpha, a melee specialist that can infiltrate and disrupt with some powerful offense and a little bit of support too. There's that flesh hook on the Mekboy immediately. Starts jabbing him with those massive talons he's got, and zeetorq backs the hell off. So we see this early fight over these contested powers on this map, with both teams only having one natural power, but it is very, very natural. It's a pretty decent layout, I think. Something a little different. Force commander's getting shot up, capping, but he'll be okay. Sentinel, not the most accurate thing, as you can see. Loads of those multi-laser shots going wide. He's going to decap though. Force commander's using his bolt pistol to take him out. Lord General getting stuck in. Meanwhile, the south gonna turn blue this power, I think. Maybe scouts should be capping and tactical marines should be forcing melee combat here. Tactical marines do cap faster though. Scouts getting right up in their face with shotguns. That's gonna be painful. There's a shotgun blast, knockback and suppression, and guardsmen run away. They do have their sergeant up to 9 models. Will reinforce 2 at a time. Yaay with double termagants, nothing out of the ordinary there. Hormagaunts as well, of course, that he started with. Here comes that Mekboy. Will we see some electric armor action? Maybe a death gun. He's got some options, this guy. Sluggers do have their burners already, suggesting he might be willing to throw them in offensively and get stuck in. Supported by a battery pack heal, maybe. Look at this. Lord General of Brawlers all the way up on blue team's natural VP and has taken it. Meanwhile, middle, Sentinel fights some tactical marines, trying to bait them into dodging the stomp maybe. There's the stomp. Only got 2 models with it, but a lot of damage going down on his tactical marines now. Might drop a model here, Noisy. They're not in retreat either. There goes 1. There goes 2. Big engagement there for Brawler. Meanwhile, scouts, are they forcing melee combat? I think they are. I wonder who wins that fight. Guardsmen with their sergeant versus default scouts in melee. Oh, they do have shotguns there, I guess. Don't need the sides, need VPs, says Noisy. zeetorq is middle, going to try and flank Brawler's Imperial Guard stuff. There's another stomp. Really good usage of the Sentinel early on from Brawler. He's getting some catechins now, who got some buffs in 2.6. I'll be damned if I remember what they are, but we'll see how they do. You can go check out all those notes, of course, on donavor.info/forum. Lord General gets away, dropped both of his retinue fellas. Can reinforce them in the field, of course, but not while he's retreating. 396 to 498, 1-to-1 cap. Red team having the better of the early game. Yaay has some Raveners up. Now begin with their ranged Devourer weapons. There's that electric armor. What kind of damage does it do again? Power melee DPS to nearby enemies when activated. Does drain your energy, of course. Gives you 200 more hit points, so that's not bad. And pushing through to the natural VP are the blue team now. It's their turn to get some natural VP action. South, Sentinel continues to be a pain in the arse, decapping that fully matured wreck point. Is it fully matured? Plus 20, yes, I think it is. Guardsman running away from tactical marines, which makes sense, can't really blame him. Here are those catechins. Very versatile infantry, can suppress, can disrupt, can deal some power melee damage as well. We have some shooter boys with knob leaders on both of them to make sure he detects that Lictor Alpha, of course. The knob leaders are detectors and die last models, so protected perhaps from his flesh rip a little bit. There's that all reliable grenade launcher. Big disruption from range can be incredibly useful setting up approaches with that thing. Smoke grenade to support their little Tyranid friends. And Genestealer cult going on here. Uh-oh. Ravener's in trouble. Sluggers, oh, they can't get into melee. They was crippled by the crippling poison of the toxin sats. Nicely done by Yaay. That was a pretty clutch usage of that there. 396, 448. Mekboy behind some light cover here, shooting up his Sentinel. Does get the decap. And he's fine. Again, the Sentinel. The Shooter Boy's retaking the VP. Stomp. Only gets a few models. I think 2 actually. Infiltrated double scouts getting close to the Sentinel so the shotguns do full damage and he take it down. Nicely done by Noisy. Look at zeetorq buffing him as well with more DAC. Didn't need it in the end, but it's going to help fighting these Catachans. So they now begin with their demolition guy, I believe, who has a slightly more powerful shotgun. Not sure if that's still the case. But as you can see, they have 6 models. I think that's right. Lictor Alpha, oh, he's got his pheromone. And this doesn't, does this, it says allied infantry, maybe it reinforces everything. I always forget whether it does or not. Uh-oh. Dead Shooter Boy squad here. Pulled in by the Lictor Alpha. And finished off. Is he going to replace them, Z? I think he should. He's got a lot of reposition. Fierce fighting. Don't think he's going to be able to stay in the field here though, Brawler. He's got his medical sergeant fella. So he can now give out medical packs, which really helps Catachans in general. He's getting into the garrison here. Then gets straight back out again. And runs away. His mind's gone mad, this Lord General. He's going to lose the central contested VP, maybe. Here's some Raveners. Surely they'll be dealt with here. Shotgun blast. Tactical Marines there to shoot them down, dropping a model very quickly and maybe lucky not to drop another. Hormagaunts getting involved now. They have their adrenal glands. Gives them that nice little leap into combat. And they're eating some scouts, and there's a nice flank as well from Yaay. Scout's gonna get away. Looks like he doesn't have the flesh hook. There's the pheromone note. Oh, he finished them off in a way with the termagants. More DAC from the shooters. Pheromone reinforcing these Tyranids and giving some buffs or debuffs or something. Yeah, reduces damage of enemy units in the target area. It's a really nice ability. By how much is it? 30%. Seriously? There's that electric armor doing some work on his termagants. There you go. That's your answer to pheromones. Full power over here. Looks like they've touched this generator a little bit. 313, 448. Red team with a strong tier 1, has to be said. Got a double cap here. Electric armor going off. A little burst of it. I believe it takes 10 energy to activate, and then it's draining energy after that. Getting in there, little burst of the electric armor again. Does the Mekboy actually have anything? I don't think he can get anything that will boost his energy regen once he has electric armor. It would be nice if he had a Grey Knight ally, of course. Could give him a bunch of energy with purification and stuff. Bashing the power here, red team. Improvised explosives going down from the Catachans, and he should know it, Noisy. When Catachans suspiciously stand still for a little while, looks like it seems like they're up to no good, and they usually are. Oh, might blow up the scouts. It might wipe them. It does not wipe them. Very, very close to wiping them though. Librarian on the field for Noisy. Good choice, I think. I think he got some buffs too. You know, look, he starts with Veil of Time, which is pretty cool. And his war gear's a bit cheaper, I think. I think that's the case. Don't think his stats changed. But his basic stats are always pretty good. 800 hit points on power melee damage. Lictor Alpha going for his Scything Talons. Power melee with that Scythe ability which knocks back and suppresses, I think. Uh-oh, Weird Boy gets hooked. Weird Boy, always a fantastic choice against Tyranids. He might go down immediately without doing absolutely anything. Gets away with 6 hit points. needs to be very careful with that from now on. He needs to keep the Weird Boy at the back of his army. Spot the Lictor Alpha before he can get that flesh hook off. 227, 448. Some more shooter boys on the way for Z. Look at Brawler now with double Stormtroopers and a Chimera. Venom Brood on the way for yaay. Genestealer Brood already on the field with their rending claws. So scary right now. Might see a Thunderhammer response from Noisy. Still a level 1 Force Commander with no war gear. Does the Librarian have any of his upgrades? He's getting... Oh, he had something going there, but cancelled it. They're going to bash power. Hormagaunt's already on it. Shooter boys to defend, maybe? Nope, need to shoot up some termagants first. Where is that Lictor? He's back to base, so Weird Boy's relatively safe here. Uh-oh. There's the Warp Vomit. Yep, just in time. Genestealers were just about to touch his shooter boys, which would have been really bad for them. We might see that bouncy shield thing from the Mekboy. Although, is that in his armor slot? He might not want to get rid of the electric armor. Tactical Marines with Sergeant, level 2. Where is the Force Commander at? He's back at base. He's got his Thunderhammer though. Suppression on the Imperial Guardsmen. And scouts in retreat path for a grenade, maybe? Looks like they don't have the energy to do so. Oh, there's Zap from the Weird Boy doing some work. It would jump from enemy to enemy. I think it does 50 psychic damage per jump, which is not bad for a fire and forget ability. Look at it. You can't split your stuff up if you're in retreat. 141, 448. Venom Brood trying to take that central VP. Did I see a capillary tower? I did. Where's that Chimera then? Here it is. Oh, he's getting the whatever it's called. Mobile base, I think. There it is. Spawns a teleport relay beacon to retreat back to. Quite far back there as well. It might take a while for the blue team to spot it. 132, 448. Big VP lead for the red team. Tyranids looking savage, but now they're getting caught in a crossfire set up by a Warp Vomit hit. Need to try and focus down those Venom Brood guys. Get those Synapse bombs. Genestealer's got wrecked there though. How do they approach when the Weird Boy's doing that? Need to get the hook on him, I guess. But Lictor Alpha's down right here. There he is. Shooter boys doing their shooty stuff. Try and focus down the Venom Brood here. Tactical Marines might get a plasma gun to do that. What's the Force Commander got now? He's still just got the hammer. Levels up to 2 though. And we had some Tactical Marines dropping in, but that is a painful place to drop. Catapult's on retreat, getting some power melee attacks in. Almost got a model, I think. 132, 448. Is the Weird Boy taking the... I don't think I've ever seen a Weird Boy in a garrison getting hits off. Pretty rare to see. Oh, they do have the plasma gun now. These Tactical Marines behind the heavy cover of that pipe. Happy to just sit there and shoot. And they're tearing apart those Catachans. Got down to 1 model. Heavy Bolter doing its thing, suppressing. Blue team starting to do well in the middle here, but here's some more Genestealers to deal with. Weird Boy running the hell away. Using his warpath, I think. There it is. Some electric armor going off, but it does slow down the Mekboy. He's got his big shooter. And deals with the Genestealers again. And they're forced off. Red team can take the middle, I think. Tier 3 though for both red team players. Yaay's not quite there yet, but he's more than halfway there. What's this? Oh, heavy turret dropped in. Hitting terrain though, I think, from there. He might have wanted to put it a little bit closer. Yeah, hits terrain again. Might have been a big mistake from Yaay. He's going to defend their natural VP, but it looks like it can't shoot at the contested there. It's put it too far back. Look at that. Can't do anything. Misplay there from Brawler. Bit unfortunate. Not something you could really predict, I think. Maybe he could have. Lots of towers up. Can't get a single shot on an enemy so far, this heavy turret. There's that Librarian. He does have now his Psychic Hood. Gives him Gate of Infinity. So does he just not have the other upgrade anymore? Maybe he doesn't, or maybe he just gives him some more stats and stuff and it's readjusted cost. Double tactical marines here for Noisy. One with Sergeant and Plasma Gun. And blue team's starting to stabilize here. Orks being used pretty carefully by Z. Got caught a couple of times by that Lictor early on, but now he's seems to have adjusted to it. Uh-oh. Just as I say that, big flank from Lictor Alpha and Genestealers. Nom 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 nom. Wow. That was like one attack from each model, almost wiped out those shooter boys. Double stormtroopers coming out of infiltration, but then they get hit by the force barrier. Really nicely done by Noisy. Very good positioning of the librarian there, but he doesn't want to keep him around for too long. There we go, he needs to run away. Got his force staff up though, he just saw the barrier. 132, 383 double cap for blue team, but for how long does that red team have, with sheer numbers, overrun the middle here? And plasma guns all around for the guardsmen. So they should win a stand-up fight against tactical marines, I think. Oh, maybe they need the commissars to do that. They will take heavy losses, but I think they win that fight with plasma guns. Probably depends on levels and stuff as well. Assault kit stormtroopers are nasty. Big bursts of piercing damage will take out even heavily armored troops. Lord General forcing melee combat as it often does. Another capillary tower. That heavy turret still not doing anything. A good burrow strike. That's one way to get that weird boy on his back. And Hormagaunts all around him. Eating his orky legs. Lord General getting his sniper rifle to support those stormtroopers with even more potential range. Storm Boy's on the field here from Z. He's going aggro. Doesn't have any support from the Mekboy yet. Could get that super tough beam, of course. I believe that's a tier 3 war gear. Storm Boy Knob Leader. Does he want to fight Genestealers? I don't think he does. Don't think he does. Looks like he's gonna try. Weird Boy getting a basic attack, and look at the damage he took. Lictor Alpha, of course, helping out there. There's that warp vomit. That is such a vital ability right now for zeetorq. Again, Imperial Guard come in waves. Really long running fight. That is a Basilisk creeping barrage. Forces off the Devastators and gets the tactical marines in a bad place. Some friendly fire there from the Weird Boy. Are they staying in this engagement? Looks like they are. Happy to force melee combat. Look at that special attack from the tactical marine sergeant. Here comes the force commander teleporting in and wrecking faces off their necks with the Thunderhammer. 111373. This poor heavy turret, unable to shoot anything. It's blocked by these containers as well. It might not even be able to shoot on the VP there. Look at it. Shooting the ground over and over. Sluggers fully upgraded, level 3. Sluggers and Storm Boys side by side might be enough to deal with those Genestealers. Pheromones though could swing that. Carnifex on the way for Yaay. Good hit from the Weird Boy. He's done really superbly well after almost going down immediately. Has really held it together for zeetorq's army here. Absolutely vital. Really good usage of him. And we see some good sub-commander play here from Noisy, from the Librarian. It's been the difference. They've been the difference here. 111373. Now they've got a Carnifex to deal with though. I don't think they've realised that this stuff has been retreating back to the beacon over and over again. I'm not sure if Yaay is using it though. I don't think he is. Maybe they spotted that strange retreat path there. Genestealers are in, using their Adrenal Rush. Stormboy's jumping them and stunning some models, but they've got a fight on their hands for sure. Genestealers retreating out though. Heavy Bolter continues to be of great use. Level 3 this guy. Oh, look at this. Heavy turret getting shots. Maybe it can shoot on the VP. Let's see here. It can shoot on the VP. It's just when things get a little bit closer than the VP, it can't hit them. So it is shooting away. Probably has been the entire game and I haven't noticed. 111373. Barb Strangler Carnifex seems to be the favoured Carnifex these days, and we'll see why right here. Bang. That is scary. Bomber boys from the Storm boys doing a lot of damage to those termagants. A Lehman Rush dropped in. Not good for Noisy. Focusing down the infantry though, as he should here. He's going to get the Lord General, I think. Yes, he does. Can now smack around some Imperial Guardsmen. How's he going to... Oh, he gets the las cannon up. Is he going to get a missile launcher as well? Not yet. He's gone tier 3, as has zeetorq. Noisy's got tons of red here. 849. Bloody hell. Tyranids taking the mid. That Barb Stranger Carnifex is incredibly scary. Taking las cannon shots though to the back of the head. And he can put a Veil of Time on these las cannon guys to allow them to chase and shoot without setting up, which is pretty damn useful for a setup team. Librarian's been used so well. He's level 3. Seems to have barely taken a scratch. Here's a Lictor Alpha though. No more heavy bolter for control. That's an orbital bombardment. Catches the guardsman and right on the Lehman Rush there. If it stayed still, it would have taken a lot of damage, but smartly moved away. Can he finish off the guardsman? Oh, he cannot. Down to 3 hit points. Are you serious? Carnifex down to almost half hit points here. Some spawn mines spawned from the Carnifex. 95, 348. Getting into desperation mode here for the blue team. Under 100 VP's got almost 300 to make up here. And they're losing their natural. Grenade. Makes them split if nothing else. Missile launcher, tactical marines on the field now. Does he still have his las cannon? Oh, he lost his las cannon, I think, and now he's perhaps replacing it here. You would think so against a Carnifex and a Lehman Rush. You need that really hard AV. Veil of Time on the tactical marines. Oh, that's a good setup for the Tyranid formation. Set up by the Barb Strangler shot there. What is this Librarian up to? He's going for the VP. Got 1,258 hit points, this guy. Bloody hell. At level 3 with, I guess, all of these upgrades. The 4-staff does increase his health. That is a lot of hit points for that guy. Heavy turret seems to be 50-50 whether it can get a shot off it when stuff is at this range. Beamy Death Gun for the Mekboy. Very dangerous anti-vehicle weapon. Red team, I think, will retake the mid. And blue team are running out of time here. Another Carnifex for Yaay. Tank Busters for Yi. For Z, I should say. Yaay and Yi. No touch on this power, I don't think. This has been touched a few times. Las Cannon getting shots. But that is another creeping barrage thing. Stormtroopers eating a smite to the face. But they'll be okay, I think. Just backing off there. Can shoot down all this stuff to get some red, I think. Ouch. Those stormtroopers. Here comes the Lehman Rush. Take some shots at the Librarian. Running out of time and VPs. 80 to 312. What's the second Carnifex going to be? Thornback, I would think. Yes, there it is. You can charge in and just wreck stuff while the other Carnifex does damage. But this might be a dead Carnifex. Tank Busters getting shots into a Rocks. That's a really good Rocks. Venabrood do not retreat. Big mistake here. Genestealers might go down and retreat. Looks like they survived. No, they do not survive. Finished off by the zap. Nicely done by zeetorq. Lictor Alpha now trying to get away. He's going to finish off this Carnifex with his beamy death gun. Down goes the Lictor Alpha. Carnifex lives. 18 hit points. Escapes there. This guy teleports up, trying to finish off that one, I think, but couldn't quite manage it. Can he finish off this one here? Missile launcher shots. Las Cannon's too far away now to hit it. Red team still hold the middle. Lots of losses there for Yaay. Replaces his Genestealers. No Zone Throat or Neuro Throat, which I was expecting. Orbital number 2 from Noisy. He's had so much red in this game. Tactical Marines trying to take the mid, but knocked off it by another good barrage. 35, 312. Horseman are chasing down the tank with his Thunderhammer and helps take it out. Tatooine's getting the last shot there. Good passage of play from the blue team, you gotta say. Genestealer's really struggling to make an impact now. It feels like. Capillary Tower still over here. The state of the middle of the map now. 35, 312. Weird Boy replaced by zeetorq. Not sure what took him down. Baneblade on the way for Brawler though. And they're hanging on to 35 VPs. Oh, the blue team. Really vital decap there from zeetorq. Now blue team will have a double for a while at least. They're going for the triple. He's going for the triple. Heavy cannon was taken care of. He's still got this beacon up though. Maybe that Chimera would have been served better a little bit closer. But he didn't. There's a lot of AV here potentially, so I don't think he wanted to risk bringing it into fights. There's the triple cap. 35, 278. Baneblade though is on the field. Super heavy tank bristling with guns, like 3 heavy bolters or something, a couple of las cannons, demolisher cannon, and that massive thing on the top, mega battle cannon I believe it's called, something like that. Weird Boy number 2, if he's half as good as Weird Boy number 1, he'll do well. These stormtroopers continuing to be a major threat. Are they leveled up? They are, level 3 and level 3. Double cap though for blue team. And they're high up the field. Don't want to invite pressure onto that contested VP if they can help it. Natural still decapped here. Basic attack from the Weird Boy doing work. Genestealer's getting shot up. And dealt with. Here come the double Carnifexes. Genestealer's whacked. Barb Strangler shot. And Thornback is scary. How much hit points does it get now at level 1? 1650. Used to get 1875, I think. Which was pretty nuts. Single cap for blue team. Look at this. Lictor Alpha being all sneaky. Level 6, getting a decap. Maybe even a cap here. Are they going to get a 2-to-1 and see this game out with this? Cap and done, says Yay. He might be right. Oh, does not get the cap. A clutch disruption there from the Force Commander and his Thunderhammer, Artificer and Teleporter up. Mekboy does not want to fight in melee combat with the Carnifex. Teleport away, fella. Oh, he had more Dakar on him as well. Did not teleport away. He panicked there, I think, and retreated. 28, 199. Blue team need to cap. Easier said than done, of course. With a Baneblade and 2 Carnifexes to deal with in the middle. Dreadnought on the field for Noisy, getting that Dark Age of technology immediately up. Can go and tie up that Barb Strangler Carnifex, of course. It's so low again. Can they finish it off? Flash Gits on the field. Missile. Oh, Missile does not finish it. Down to 18 hit points to Carnifex. Here comes the Dreadnought. Carnifex does go down. Not sure what finished it off. I think it was the Tactical Marines there. 25 to 8, 185, 2-to-1 cap, 1 Carnifex down. Baneblade being chased, but this Dreadnought's taking a lot of damage. There's a tier 3 Lictor on the field who has heavy melee. Dreadnought's going to go down pretty quickly here. Held up an entire armory for a few seconds. Leman Russ for Brawler is up. Pressuring that natural VP of the blue team again. He's doing the right thing, trying to split them up. Lascannon's facing it now, getting rear armor hits, I think. Not good for Leman Russ. A big hit there. These are level 1 Devastators. There's that creeping barrage. It's not moving in Leman Russ here. It's going to go down. One more shot. Oh, saved by the creeping barrage. Lots of very close saves, but it goes down anyway to a Tactical Marine missile launcher. The middle is blue. 2-to-1 against them though, having lost their natural there. Uh-oh, Flash Gits. Hook. No hook. Baneblade goes down. How did they take it down? Tank busters by themselves? Maybe there was a rocks or something that I missed. 15 to 166. What matters is the Bane Blade is down. And red team are reeling here. There's a rock, so he couldn't have used it on the Bane Blade. Force Commander's there, tanking the rocks to cap. Mekboy will need to apologise later. Lictor Alpha in amongst some flash kits here. 11-159, blue team holding on. And they're in the driving seat now. It's their game to lose, I think. They've got some really strong rosters. Assault Terminators hit the field now for Noisy, going after the Carnifex with their Thunderhammers, heavy melee Thunderhammers, and some Storm Shields, which gives them extra hit points over their other Terminator brothers. Triple cap now for blue. Is this it? Have they pulled this off? Have they pulled this off? The fragility, I think, of Imperial Guard and Tyranids in their infantry may be working against them in this meat grinder in the middle. They're not giving up though, red team. There's another Carnifex here from Yaay. Retaking a natural. Can they sneak something to blue team's natural? There are Tactical Marines guarding it though. They can't get the decap on their natural. This might be it right here. Carnifex charging through, taking out shooter boys with swipes of those massive talons. Slugger's turning around to charge it. What are these Tactical Marines up to? Double cap now, 11 to 45. Tank busters getting shots. Carnifex going to want to tie them up here. There we go. Tactical Marines forcing melee combat on this guy with Animation on No Fear active. Uh-oh. That was a special attack though. Pretty nasty. Level 4 Tactical Marines locked into combat and it's still got a special attack. Charge out. Painful charge. Assault Terminators teleporting in though. Commandos are going to go down, I think. He's trying to use their faster capping rate. Oh, they lived. There's without number use, spawning some Termagants and Hormagaunts. Are they going to take down these Assault Terminators here? They might do. They've used their teleport. You saw them teleport in. The Carnifex gets the last kill with a sink. Force Commander level 10. Just flying up in levels. Might need to run away here though. Held up the cap for a very long time. And I think does get away. Yes, he does. Librarian turns around to smack around some Termagants, but look at this. Blue team have lost their natural. Good push from Brawler. Very late game. It's so close. 11 to 21. Here comes zeetorq to support. And Shooter Boy is starting to decap there. And over here, Tactical Marines capping under attack from Rippers, but they should be able to tank that. Uh-oh. Can they tank a level 8 Lictor Alpha though? They got the cap. Will they pay for it? They live. Oh, Lictor Alpha was smited. Oh, I thought it was knocked over there, but he just, that's just his capping animation when he's in cover. Tactical Marines live. That was a very, very important cap there. They've got the double, 11 to 7. I think the blue team are going to take this. It was so close. Red team fought to the end. And blue team take it 11 to 0. Awesome, awesome game. zeetorq's Mekboy hit level 8 was down at the end defending that VP. The Force Commander of Noisy. A Titan level 10 Blood Angels. We've got a level 9 Lord General from Brawler. And that very dangerous level 8 Lictor Alpha from Yaay. There have it guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you next time.